morning to all. On behalf of TIOL Organizing Committee, I extend a very warm welcome to Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Haryana, Honorable Member of Rajya Sabha, then of course Honorable Members of the jury who are on the dais, some of them are on way, some of the very senior officials from Government of India and the state governments, my friends from Corporate India, TIL team, academia, and some of the members of the honorable jury, of course, not the organizing committee jury, other jury. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very thankful to all of you for joining us this morning in large number. Before I briefly share my thought behind the uniqueness of TIL Awards, I would first like to remember the former Chief Justice of India, Justice R.C. Lahoti, who not only actively participated in our constructive debate, which preceded the birthing of this award, but he was also the first chairman of the honorable jury. He unfortunately left us for his heavenly abode immediately after addressing our last event in February. I would humbly request all of you to keep 1 minute silence in his memory. Thank you, sir. We thank all of you for honoring this wonderful soul we had and a wonderful guide we had who spent so much of time, gave us so much of valuable insight and inputs, how to go about constructing this award and how we could make it transparent, fair, and satisfying for every taxpayers and also policymakers and the states as well. So friends, TIL Award was conceived by the common taxpayers for the common taxpayers. It was set up with multiple objectives. First, let me list out a few objectives which we have, to what extent we are able to achieve that objective, or it will take a couple of more years to reach the destination which we have carved out for TIL Awards. We all know that the taxpayers are known for being faceless. So our idea was to creatively and innovatively construct a face for all those taxpayers who may qualify as model taxpayers through a rigorous process of nomination, voting, and scores given by the honorable jury. All the winners of TIL Awards are obligated to inspire others as model taxpayers. It would also certainly have the domino effect on errant as well as the future taxpayers. Our idea was to fortify the fiscal relations of the taxpayers community with the state. The modern concept of fiscal citizenship can do wonders in terms of higher compliance and by prompting the process of fiscal reform. A culture of legal compliance or higher tax compliance in any society is a shared responsibility for the government as well as the society at large, and that is where we see a catalytic role for the TIL Awards, and our goal is to assist India in scaling the peak of over 20% tax to GDP ratio in the coming years. TIL Awards is to foster mutual trust between the tax administration and the taxpayers. We intend to motivate not only taxpayers but also key institutions in India which we have built in the past 2 decades, because they serve the citizens by providing various services which are very relevant in performing the activities of governance. We intend to also promote healthy competition in various states for initiating more and more citizen-centric services and also taxpayer-friendly reforms. Similarly, TIOL Awards is nothing but a feedback channel for the taxpayer-friendly tax commissionerates, which need to be motivated to carry out their duty in a bit more elated spirit if their efforts are appreciated by the taxpayers. To top it all, TIOL Awards is a positive movement coming from the common citizens in the society in service to the exchequer at the center as well as the states. Before I conclude, I ought to thank the common taxpayers who voted for the eligible nominees in hundreds of thousands and the honorable jury for taxing their own brain and the clock for doing arduous spade work for finalizing winners under 10 different categories of awards. I once again thank the dignitaries on the dais for sparing their valuable time and to motivate fiscal warriors who have demonstrated huge trust in the government and the tax administrations, and congratulate the awardees for earning remarkable distinction against very stiff competition. So let us look forward to another grand celebration in October 2023. Thanking you all for your time and lots of cheers. Thank you.